Greetings, it's Daniel Kremer for Trailers from Hell, and I am here to ask you the most important question of your day. And here it goes. Have you been looking for the perfect film to pair on a double feature with Zachariah, the Electric Western? Well, I've got just the thing for you. It's a dusty, pseudo-religious Western rock musical retelling of Shakespeare's Othello, starring Richie Havens, Tony Joe White, Susan Hubley, Lance Legault, and the great Susan Tyrrell. It's Catch My Soul from 1974, directed by Patrick McGoohan? Like that Patrick McGoohan? Yes, indeed. From starring in Danger Man, The Prisoner, and Ice Station Zebra to directing a head-trippy rock musical. Talk about a quantum leap. More surprises await you within, so get saved, for some time that is, and let's catch some souls. I've got two trailers for this movie here. I have a full-length theatrical black and white trailer, and I have a color TV spot, which is shorter. So here we go.
It's music. It's an experience.
Catch My Soul was thought lost for decades until the short-lived boutique label Etiquette Pictures put out a scan on Blu-ray bearing its alternate reissue title Santa Fe Satan. I first learned about Catch My Soul around 2003 when I was researching major motion pictures that never got a formal home video release. I was heavily involved in buying and trading gray market tapes around that time. Gray market tapes are recordings of rare MIA older movies from varying sources of varying quality that are duplicated and circulated by rare cinema freaks like myself. That's what we did before DVD took hold and companies started officially releasing stuff that fell between the cracks, or got holed up in rights disputes. I guess it was around the time that I first learned of Catch My Soul that the senior curator at University of North Carolina found what is likely the last remaining print of the movie. His efforts were unknown to me and most of the rest of the world until the disc came out 12 years later, then quickly went out of print. Though Patrick McGoohan directs here, he had earlier starred in another film musical of Othello called All Night Long, set in the contemporary London jazz world. McGoohan apparently lived in New Mexico around this time, and he was a neighbor of Catch My Soul's creator and producer Jack Good, who learned of his availability and promptly hired him. The experience wasn't a positive one for McGoohan, who claimed that Good, who had also previously produced premier TV rock programs like Shindig, got religion, Catholicism to be exact. That does check out with the historical record of Good's life. This was around the time he got caught up painting icons and Christian subjects. So Good recut the movie and shoehorned in 18 minutes of religious material which, to say the least, displeased McGoohan, who recounted how he tried to have his name taken off the movie, to no avail. The tone of the film is pretty odd, but the music is great. Richie Havens, making his dramatic movie debut, does wonders with the songs, as does Tony Joe White. We've also got Susan Tyrrell and Susan Hubley on hand. Tyrrell had just been Oscar nominated for her stunning performance in John Huston's Fat City, and oh yes, on camera is none other than the legendary Oscar-winning Conrad Hall, another veteran of Fat City. And he had just come from shooting desert locations in Electrical Eyed and Blue. This should be a textbook example of a movie that couldn't have been made at any other time, except the 1970s. And dig those great New Mexico desert locations too. I like most any film that makes primo use of the American desert, and yes, that means I love Zabriskie Point by default. I have a special place in my heart for this one as well, despite its faults.